These just got a lot better because I found out my kid's been watching them. So, hey, bud, we're doing Spartacus today. Let's get started. Yo! YouTube, what is going on? What is going on? Let's get to it. Welcome back. Welcome back. If it's not your first time, welcome to Musical Experience. My name is Jason the Funky Trumpet, and we have been doing, well, everything and anything possible with the realm of music. And we've got like 35, 40 years of drum corps that, frankly, this is more interesting to me than most movies that I watch. The art, the drill, the musicality, everything that goes into like a 13-minute performance for decades now. Decades. I've got VHS tapes, for God's sakes, going back to like the 90s. This year, 2025, God, is the 30th year that I have been watching drum corps. I remember it because on some random Thursday night, or Tuesday night, it's August, right after school started, all the seniors were like, hey, turn on PBS, because there's this thing that you're going to watch. You're in marching band, you should probably see it. And it turned out to be the 1995 DCI finals, which had the four of the best corps I think I've ever seen that year. Phantom Regiment, Madison Scouts, five. Phantom Regiment, Madison Scouts, Cadets, and Blue Devils, and Cavaliers. Cavaliers won. We've done that show. Madison Scouts, we've done that one. We'll do the other ones later. Card Pay Nocturne by the Devils was amazing that year. And then the Cadets of Bergen County, they're no longer around, but that will always be one of my favorite corps. I have many stories about that particular corps. Not the least of which is my school ended up using their music from like the 96 show in our 97 show. I just found that. I found all the stuff from high school. I promised in another video that I would show it because it's so lame. I'm from a small band, and my kid is now in like a huge band, a very huge band. My son is in the Pride of Broken Arrow. Jack, I love you. I'm going to shout that out. My kid is in the Pride of Broken Arrow. I couldn't be more like proud of that because he earned it. He earned it. I'm his trumpet teacher. I pushed him the right way, and it's like, hey, this is what you do. I didn't say, hey, this is how Daddy did it, you have to do it. No. But the cool thing is now he's, in high school, and we have this bond of being able to watch drum corps together. And in the last video, I did mention that we would get to Spartacus. Spartacus is something I've even gotten like text messages over. So I want to say thank you to the people who have been watching these videos and watching the shorts, because they're awesome. I only talk for a little bit, and then we get right into it. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Spartacus. God, I forgot how they...
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field, from Rockford, Illinois, Phantom Regiment.
He has been saying the same lines the same way for decades now. How that guy still has a voice, I don't know. Herald trumpets! I played on one of those. They're awesome. They're about 4.5 foot long. God, that was the 96 show. I'll find that one and put it up. Yo, what are you doing here? Fine. We'll go to 1995 quality. Imagine if you missed. Oh my god. Wait, is this the year the girl fainted? Supposedly fainted? She didn't actually, but... Oh my god, what year was that? Is it this? No.
Drum Major Will Pitts, is your corps ready?
Alright, where's the baton coming from now? Phantom is very well known.
2008 program,
Very well known.
SPARTACUS. Drum Corps International is proud to present Phantom Regiment.
Phantom is very well known for showmanship. The guy that got me in the drum corps marched Phantom in '98. Eric Rath, he's a band director in Texas now. God, I've never seen the music for any of these. Yep. The rotation too. Look at that. Look at that. My God! That's a hell of an opener. Nice stuff. Look at the battery. I'm ashamed to admit, I forgot how good this show was. I mean, for real. Peak drum corps. Peak drum corps. Hell yes. The rotating circles. Urgh! If you've watched this channel at any time, you know I love two things: company cars and rotating circles. God. Okay, I am starting to wonder if this is where the girl. Okay, there is a long-standing myth that the color guard young lady passed out and had a concussion. No, she didn't. She didn't. She's on an interview. You can do your research. She's on an interview actually disproving that myth. She was a classically trained. Blah, 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 blah. I'm hoping it's this one so I can explain it further. Otherwise, I'm going to sound like a rambling idiot. I always sound like a rambling idiot. no. No, no, no. No. Go back. Go back. That. Hold that. Watch. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done that 1,000 times. Yeah, okay, you need to get to from the 30 to the 30 in like 15 seconds. While holding a high C. Wow. Wow. That was a beautiful solo. Yes! This is it. Watch. 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 Now, okay, if you didn't catch that, sorry, we're gonna go back and do it again. This is, it's weird how it's such a controversial moment, but I saw this. A buddy of mine marched in '08. Two of my buddies marched in '08 for Madison. Jared and Artrick. Hi. Yes, watch. She's trained. Watch your head. You think she's passed out. Everybody thought she was passed out for years. I don't know why they never... She's acting. And you know, honestly, do you know how I know she's acting? Aside from the fact that she literally said that was a part of the performance, is it doesn't matter if it's finals night. If a person passes out like that and has an actual concussion, they're gonna stop the show. The entire George Hopkins Blue Devils myth about them winning for 15 years straight, all these conspiracies, everything has to be no. She played her part perfectly. Like, as somebody who was there, saw this in the stands, saw this happen live. No, she was fine. One more time. Just because it looks cool. I'm at the board. The board. Look for that. Ooh. Yeah, you can see that she actually moves to help. And she's supposed to play unalive. They are really telling one hell of a story. Also, I love the fact that Phantom's uniforms change consistently. They've had way, not too many, but a multitude of designs over the years. Whereas the Madison Scouts, you know what the Madison Scouts and the Cavaliers look like. Dude, are you effing kidding me? We did this. We did this in my high school English class, and it pissed off the teacher so much she actually sent the entire class out. I have never seen 30 kids get sent to the principal's office for yelling, "I'm Spartacus." This is in the 90s. You could get away with so much more back then. I'm sorry, Mr. Raymond. He's taking his step. Ah! He's dead. That's what I was waiting on. These guys. That face tells it. Look at that. Look at that. The sweat, the pride, the knowledge that you just played your ass off. My son, the first time he was on Lucas Oil Field, like about an hour before he went, I told him, "Yo, look up and take in everything," because you guys have seen in the other videos, most DCI finals are at Lucas Oil Field. And that looks huge from our perspective. To anyone else walking onto that field, it looks like a normal football field. It's the camera perspective. But again, to be in that huge of an arena and to soak it all in and be like, man, this is bigger than me. I am now a part of something. I am a part of a legacy. I told that to my kid, like, you are now a part of a legacy that will forever continue, and your name will be enshrined with these people. So the time that you have, make the most of it. And I got back a ton of pictures. So apparently he got the message. Jack, I love you. You're the reason I keep doing most of this. And the rest of the people who watch them, thank you, because I love this. I love doing this. I love watching these. I love catching up on this stuff. It is weird to think that, like, 2008, to me, 2008 was like last year or the year before. But then again, 1990 was 10 years ago, and as of the time of this recording, it's 2025. Like, it is weird how time just stopped one day, and all of a sudden we're all just meshed together. 2008 really feels like that could have been last year. And this is the year, hell, this is actually my final, like, marching season in college. I graduated the next spring from college, and wow. Wow, that's a realization that just hit in actual time. So I say it. I try to say it at the end of every video. Also, I stutter, so get used to that. I also don't script out a single thing. I turn on the camera and we just go, because my ADHD is just way too much fun to try and script it together. So every video I try to say it. If you were in a corps, tell me what corps you were in, and camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Tell me what corps you were in and which year you marched, because I want to see it. I've gotten a couple requests so far. We will get to them. I promise you. We will get to them. I have a list. It's up here. It's a little sticky note list of corps that I've been writing down. I have an entire playlist hidden on YouTube of things that I'm just, like, adding to, because every time I sit down to do one of these, I start with one video, and then 3 hours later, I'm like, oh my god, I've got 7 more I need to, look at, because either I forgot how good it was. For instance, The Machine, 2006, the Cabbies. I forget that the high trumpet soloist is like not only a friend, but like a family. I've known this kid since he was 8 years old. Dr. Kevin Shannon. Like, if you were to walk through my door right now, I would stop. I wouldn't stop. I'd literally stop talking to you, go give him a hug, and then ask him how his family's doing. And his older brother, Eric Shannon, it's just like this legacy thing we pass on. The people who got me into drum corps, I was huge into it, but I was too poor. We could not afford, my mom, as a single mom, could not afford for me to go march. I got busted trying to sneak out of the house in 97, in 98. And I finally did audition and was accepted as a walk-on to the Blue Devils, but again, didn't have enough money to even finish out the season. So, yeah, that was back when drum corps wasn't a lot of money. But 1999 would have been the only year that I would have been able to march. And that whole entire story is like, you can't make this stuff up. My guard director was a World BD 94, Sean Sims, got me into the Blue Devil class. I got to audition for Gino. Gino accepted me, told me I could go with him, get on the bus, let's go. And I checked my bank account, I didn't have enough money. Asked my parents, they're like, no, you're going to college in like 2 weeks. Well, in a week was the finals, and in a week they won. And it's just like, hey, I got my CG3 mouthpiece from the Corps, I got the patch that I'm still wearing to this day from the Corps, and the awesome jacket that my guard director made for me. But I can never say that I was a member of a Corps. That's something I don't have the luxury of saying. I've always been on the outside, but the one thing I was able to do was at least push other people. So, like, when I was a senior, my freshmen, I would get them into like, hey, come over. We got this thing on a Friday night. It was done for me. I'm gonna do it for you. And some of those kids ended up being some of the better drum corps members. One of them met their wives, his wife, through DCI. That was the 2004 Cavi show. We'll watch that one soon. I don't necessarily keep up with these guys anymore, but I have all the love for Eric Shannon. I have all the love for Kevin Shannon. Jared Brown, Artrick Shelton, John Shipper, Tony Stewart. These people are legends to me, and you probably have no idea who they are. Jared Brown is one of my best friends from college. We shared everything. Everything. Women, weed, wine, everything. Yeah. Madison, and speaking of Madison Scouts, 2008 was an interesting year. I think next time we were just talking about changing uniforms and how the Cavies and Scouts seem to always look the same. There was one year where they went to a very interesting look, and I was clowning on my buddy Jared the entire year for it. But we'll watch that one next time. That's Madison 2008. Yeah, that'll be coming up soon. So, on that note, no pun intended, go practice, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all the fun things YouTube wants you to do. Help me get up to the 500K mark. 500K. Ah! Help me get up to the 500 mark. Because, frankly, I like doing this. I like it when you guys like it. And if you marched to core, tell me what year you marched. We'll get to that one. Peace.